Good morning, puppy lovers. Welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. I'm sorry for my strange sounding voice. I'm still getting over a slight stuffy nose, so I will try to sound normal, but I apologize in advance if I sound a bit weird. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how we started to quote-unquote train our livestock guardian farm puppy, even before we began teaching her commands and officially started training her. When we got our first farm dogs, we did not do a very good job of training them, and we paid the price for it later. So this time, with tons of research under our belts, we are determined to get things right and create the perfect farm dog. Hopefully our plan works out the way it's supposed to. As mentioned in a previous video, the day we got our new puppy Roxy, we took her on a little farm tour to meet all the animals, even if it was just from afar. And almost every day since then, we either take her on an animal tour or bring her with us as we do chores. Our main goal with this is to let her get used to seeing the other animals, while keeping her from forming any bad habits like chasing, mouthing, or eating the creatures she's supposed to eventually protect. That's part of the reason why Roxy is always on a leash when she's out in the barnyard. During this time before training, our whole family worked hard on familiarizing our new puppy with her name. When we offered her a toy, we'd say, "Roxy!" When we fed her, we'd call her name too. By the end of our first day here, our farm dog in training was already very familiar with her name. She would look up at us if we called to her, and sometimes she'd even run up to us if we called her for long enough. So getting Roxy to respond to her name was very easy. We also got her used to our praise word. We chose good or good girl as the word we would use to communicate approval to our puppy. So when she did something we liked, like drank water, sat still for pettings, or came over when we called to her, we would praise her a whole bunch. Good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl. But not all of our behaviors were worthy of praise. Like most puppies, our Roxy loved to chew things, including people's fingers and hands. And as you might expect, it was very fun for her, but not fun for us at all. So we decided to start teaching her not to bite people. When she began nibbling, we'd use our punishment sound. Our family chose a sharp ah as our punishment sound. At the same time we used the punishment sound to let her know she did something bad, we'd get up, back away from her, and turn our backs. Are you gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? Ah! If multiple people were petting her at the time, we would all do it, but if just one person was with her, they'd do it by themselves. Then after a few seconds, letting her calm down a bit, we'd all go back to loving on her. No biting, good girl. Good girl, yes. Oh yes, good girl. So we were rewarding her negative behavior with a negative experience, an unpleasant sound, and stopping the love and attention she was enjoying. Then, when she didn't bite us, we rewarded her with verbal praise as well as petting and loving. Fairly quickly, she seemed sorry for offending us. She'd lick our hands a lot as if to apologize. That's so good, yes, licks are good. It took her a week or two to understand her biting was causing the negative experience, and it took her a while to get in the habit of not biting us. But with constant vigilance, even when she'd run up and nip at our feet when we turned our backs, eventually she got the message. It probably would have helped if some people hadn't gotten lax in the training routine, but jumping up and turning your back every 5 seconds does get tiring very fast. So there you have it. Those are the 5 things we did to train our dog before training our dog. Getting her used to the farm animals, teaching her name, teaching her the praise word and punishment word, and making her stop chewing on us. Most of these things were very easy to do and helped a lot when we actually started training her. Thanks for watching!